Hello everyone, welcome back. Today I want to show you techniques for your hands. Your fret hand. It's going to be as wide as possible, but at the same time both hands needs to be relaxed as much as possible. If you stress too much, if you put a bad position, you're gonna burn yourself out very quick. So you want to put your hand rested and see the shape it's got. It's curved, naturally curved. Pinky finger is smaller than the first ones. So keep that in mind for your performance all the time. That said, your thumb needs to be behind. Of course, you don't want to be too above or too below, right in between, in the middle. And it's very important that you pay attention to the fingering. That's a first finger, index finger, needs to be assigned to the first fret. And use the middle finger for the second, ring finger for the third, pinky finger for the fourth. And that's your first position. Practice scales without moving the hand. And a good exercise for this is the chromatic. So going half step gives you an idea of how are your fingers doing. A very good tip here is to avoid raising too much any of your fingers when they are not playing. So two things are important: how they attack and what do they do, where do they go once they have played. If my hand is here, I'm doing a lot of movements that I don't need to do. Tiring. Try to keep it nice and low. This exercise, you can move it all around the fretboard. Now, for the right hand, two things. When we play scales, we want to start using index and middle finger for all 6 strings. Four times on each string to practice it. Same thing, remember, try to keep your hand relaxed. I don't want it to be too stressed. Beautiful. So keep that in mind when you do your chromatics. 4, which is 2 times index and middle. You move 1 fret, start coming down. Always keeping 4 times on each string. Beautiful. The last tip I want to give you is for arpeggios. What happens when we are not playing melodies, when we're playing chords? We want to use 4 fingers. Unfortunately, pinky and ring finger, they don't have too much independence, so we're gonna stick to the longest. So thumb, index, middle, and ring are gonna be our fingers, but we have to cover 6 strings, and we have only 4 fingers. So what are we going to do? We're gonna assign again, as the same way we did 1 finger for each fret. Here we're gonna do 1 finger for each string. Ring finger for the highest E string. Middle finger for the B string. And index for G string. Now the thumb is going to jump, because usually the bass line of a chord is on either one of these strings. It's very unlikely to play this type of arpeggios. That is why we assign 3 fingers here. We start on the 4th. We can jump to the 5th and keeping the other 3 in the same place. We jump to the 6th. E string. Beautiful. The same position can be played for arpeggios. So we start on the 4th, but we play 1 note after the other. We can jump with the thumb, play A string, E string, Now you can play your scales and also have fun with chords. Let me know what you think about this first introduction for your fingerings, and go hard on your practice. See you on the next lesson.